Hello everyone, welcome back to English Fluency Teacher. Today we talk about how to improve your English speaking skills. English speaking is an important skill in today's world because it allows people to communicate ideas, share knowledge, and connect with others globally. Many learners understand English grammar and vocabulary but still struggle when it comes to speaking. This happens because speaking requires confidence, practice, and real-time thinking. Unlike reading or writing, speaking does not give time to think deeply before responding, which can create fear and hesitation. Understanding that this fear is normal is the first step toward improvement. One of the most effective ways to improve English speaking is daily practice. Speaking every day helps the brain become comfortable with forming sentences naturally. Even if there is no one to speak with, learners can talk to themselves in English. Describing daily activities, thoughts, or plans in English slowly builds fluency. For example, talking about what you are doing, what you did earlier, or what you will do tomorrow helps your mind think in English instead of translating from your native language. Many learners avoid speaking because they are afraid of making mistakes. This fear stops progress. Mistakes are a natural part of language learning and are actually helpful. Every mistake shows what needs improvement. Native speakers also make mistakes, but they continue speaking confidently. When learners accept mistakes as learning tools, their confidence increases and their speaking improves faster. Vocabulary plays an important role in speaking, but memorizing long word lists is not necessary. Learning useful daily words and common phrases is more effective. When learners use new words in sentences related to their own lives, those words become easier to remember. Speaking simple sentences clearly is more valuable than using difficult words incorrectly. Over time, vocabulary grows naturally through reading, listening, and speaking practice. Pronunciation is another key part of speaking, but it should not become a source of fear. Clear pronunciation helps listeners understand the message, but a perfect accent is not required. Listening carefully to English speakers through videos, podcasts, or conversations helps learners understand how words sound naturally. Repeating sentences aloud and practicing slowly improves pronunciation step by step. Confidence in pronunciation grows with repeated exposure and practice. Listening is closely connected to speaking. When learners listen more, they automatically learn sentence patterns, expressions, and natural flow. Watching English movies or videos with subtitles can be very helpful. Listening to how speakers connect words, change tone, and express emotions improves speaking ability. Repeating what is heard helps train the mouth and brain to work together smoothly. Speaking with other people is one of the best ways to gain confidence. Talking with friends, classmates, or language partners creates a real speaking environment. Even short conversations help reduce hesitation. Online platforms, group discussions, or practice sessions give learners the chance to express ideas and receive feedback. The more learners speak with others, the more natural speaking becomes. Confidence is built slowly through consistent effort. Learners should not compare themselves with fluent speakers. Everyone learns at a different speed. Celebrating small improvements such as speaking longer sentences, thinking faster, or feeling less nervous helps maintain motivation. Confidence grows when learners realize they can communicate meaning even with simple English. Grammar is important, but focusing too much on grammar while speaking can interrupt fluency. It is better to speak freely and correct mistakes later. As speaking practice increases, grammar improves naturally. Listening and reading also help learners understand correct sentence structure without memorizing rules. Consistency is the most important factor in improving English speaking skills. Short daily practice is more effective than long, irregular study sessions. Speaking English regularly trains the brain to respond quickly and naturally. Over time, learners notice improved fluency, clearer pronunciation, better vocabulary usage, and increased confidence. In conclusion, improving English speaking skills requires patience, practice, and a positive mindset. Daily speaking, active listening, vocabulary use, and confidence building are essential parts of the learning process. Fear of mistakes should never stop learners from speaking. With time and consistent effort, English speaking becomes easier, clearer, and more natural, opening doors to communication, education, and new opportunity.